Hello out there, welcome back to the bench. And today, sort of a quick video, for me anyway. I need to make these epic length videos. We're going to be testing these two nippers that you've seen in the background if you've been watching my videos lately. They were sent to me a couple months ago. This one I bought myself. The Hobby Mio and the Tamiya. And the reason why we're going to test those first is because it's going to be kind of this is going to be a part one video of what's coming tomorrow. I'm going to be testing glass files, and this will help with that test. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the pieces off the runners using these, and then we're going to file them down with these glass files. I have a whole bunch to test, and the results have been really good, so I can't wait to show you guys. I'm also going to test some of these generic files and buffers, displays, glass file. So that's going to be tomorrow's video. So I figured leading into it, we'll do this separately. Some people just want to see a nipper test, so this will, in a sense, separate the two videos, and which I think is perfect. Anyway, we're going to be testing Tamiya's Craft Tools 123 as a simple number, sharp pointed side cutter for plastic, slim jaw, used to cut plastic parts, excellent for cutting smaller parts. It's here right there. So that's a pretty fine blade right there. Hobby Mio's, get against the zigzag there. Hobby Mio's is ultra thin blade nipper, Evolution HM108, Hobby Mio-108. Designed for the mother. It's got Hobby Mio's spokeswoman here. Don't know her name. I think I knew it at one point. Bella, if you're watching, let me know who your mascot, what your mascot's name is here. And so that's it. We're going to be comparing those two. I'll use this Hobby Mio. This is a standard X-Acto type blade cutter, so we use that for trimming, I guess. Anyway, we're going to trim up. I guess we'll use this green and blue Zaku, and we'll see if it leaves what kind of remnants it leaves behind. And that's all. We're going to go quickly with this, so let's go ahead and unbox, so to speak, the Tamiya. They don't open very wide. There is the spring right there. But let me see. Well, that's as wide as they open anyway. They are nice and slim. Tamiya Craft Tools for plastic. Make sure that you know that. They're pretty light. And let's get out this fancy packaging here for Hobby Mio. Let's get these out of the way. Comes with, what is this, spray oil? Well, a couple of mine came with oils, but I rarely use them. Probably after years of using them, you probably need the spray oil. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's got liquid in it. It's all written in Chinese, so I can't see, but I imagine that's exactly what that is. That's a spray, pump spray of oil, which I'm sure we don't need just yet. Oh, these are really nice. Oh, and they even come with a little case. Let's get this out of the way, including the oil. We're not going to test that just yet. Yeah, these open much wider. Oh, these are much smaller. Look at this. I'll stack them up. Look at that. Much smaller. And I thought the Tamiya ones were smaller. It's the fineness. Oh, wow, these are really fine. Look right there. Look at that, guys. Look at how fine this blade is. Wow. I'm not sure if we can get a shot of the Tamiya. It's not going to be quite that thin. Wow, these are a little more beefier. These are definitely, I thought this had small pots. This is definitely for smaller pots. There's your stopper. I don't use that too often too. It seems to be set pretty well from the factory. Is this the stopper or this is the stopper? Here's where you adjust it. I can feel it clipping in. It like goes the extra mile, so to speak. It hits and then it gives you a little, like a double click, like it's hitting the anvil, so to speak. And let's see this nice case for it. Really soft leather compared to my display one. Hold on, guys. The display's in a real stiff leather. This is a real soft vinyl type leather. Faux leather, I'm guessing. How's that? Matches nice. All right, let's put that aside. All right, well, let's put them to the test. Let's get all this out of the way and let's see how they work. Let's move this little Zigak out of the way. He's going to get in trouble, so we're moving him completely out of the way. All right, I've already taken many of these out of the bag. I guess for this test we'll just use this kit, and maybe that we'll use the glass files on. Looks like blue might show well, right? All right, just put these right over here. All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. If you're going to use just nippers, which is good for beginners, you don't have to use a knife at all. You don't have to use any of these. If you're just a beginner and you just want to clip them off and build your kit. What we do here is, for the camera, I'm going to use these, all right? When I take stuff off of the bigger runner, I purchased these from Bandai Spirits build-up nippers. These are like beginner's nippers, so to speak, but they're great for cutting through and removing parts from the main runner like that, so we can work like this and we don't have to work straight off the runner. I do like to get a little closer to the pieces, so for this test, let's just cut this guy right off. Now, for me cutting down on these fat runners, go out and get yourself a pair of these. There's $10 I think you might spend, 10 to 20. These were a little more. These are like probably closer to 20. I wanted the bigger ones, but they make a small one, but it's the same as this. You don't even have to get Bandai. You can buy wire cutters on Amazon, just thick wire cutters, to cut down on these fat runners. See it? And you don't want to use these close to your pieces. Now, I like to do a double cut, or a triple cut even. I will cut off here. See how strong these are? These will cut through anything. Now, I'm left with this. See it? So now we can just come in close. What happens is, when you cut while it's on this runner, I'll pick the whole runner up. All right? There's kind of no place for each piece to go. It kind of crimps onto itself. You're going to cut here. There's resistance from this piece because it's not going back, or this piece because it's solidly in place. So when you're cutting, you're getting zero resistance on either end, and it kind of, as you're forcing it through, is where you're getting your whiting, discoloring of the pieces. By freeing these off of the runner to this point, now as you're clipping in, this is just going to fly off. It has no resistance, and that eliminates a lot of the white you're going to get on these pieces. So what you're going to do is cut in again, cut in again. So you want no resistance behind the piece. So get in close here. Where else we want to go? Here and here. See the white? All right, so let the test begin. I am going to switch my glasses to a more close-up pair. I keep several glasses in several magnification strengths so I can see what it is I am doing. All right, let's go ahead with Hobby Mio and see what we get. Now, I like to go first cut in, get close. See how close I am? So let's go in and get close, and ooh, that is fine. It cut right through it, but boy, it is a fine blade. I'll be sweeping these things up a little later. All right, so now we have cut in. See how now we got small nips there? All right. Now we're going to go in for the kill, so to speak. Anybody watch Forged in Fire out there? It will kill. All right, here we go. You want to go with the flow of the plastic. So this is on an angle. Right? We want to go with an angle. And there it is. And there's the white. And it's still a little rough. And this is where my test from tomorrow is going to come in. Of the, let's get that plastic off there. Of the glass files. We're going to get rid of that white in tomorrow's test. But like I said, many beginners want to cut off and just build the kit. So it's smooth, but you're still going to get that. This one's rough. It's coming again. And that's it. Now, it feels smooth, but you're still getting a little discoloring. See it? You can see that it's sticking up. I can't get that close without using a razor. That got in pretty good. All right, let's try it again. All right. Trying to do this to the lens for you guys too. So I like to go one up and then one in. One up and one in. Now it's smooth again, but it's white. And here is where I will normally take my knife, you know, and trim it up. And even then you get the white left behind. So it's still leaving a mark. So let's try one more. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to try the Tamiya ones. Now, it's leaving a white mark behind. These are still phenomenal little nippers, I have to say. I mean, they are really, really, really fine. I'm kind of shocked. Let's try. Let's get this close again. We want to take this off. Pull these away. All right, let's try it one more time. That one cut off really nice. Yeah, you got to get the angle. This is a tough angled piece to be working with. It seems to have multiple angles to it. It's getting close. There it is. And it is smooth, but you're still getting that discoloration. That's where tomorrow's video is going to come in. But these are nice nippers. They cut really nice. They're still leaving a stress mark, which I'm not crazy about, but for me it doesn't matter because I will be sanding these pieces. All right, let's go ahead and try Tamiya's. All right, so let's cut this up. All right, let's cut this off of here, here, and here. Okay, that's what we're left with. All right, here we go with the Tamiya's. Try and get this in for you guys. All right, there's one, and here we go. One and two. Don't know what happened to this piece, but it's gone already, so let's see if we can get in and trim that. We could. Yep, and it's smooth. Left very little there. Not too bad. These Tamiya ones are actually pretty nice. They're a little beefier feeling than the other ones. Let's try go straight in and just cut it off once. Let's see what we get. Ooh, not bad. Working with a new camera here, guys, so bear with me. Clean out the blade there. And one more. Yep. It still needs filing. For me, it needs filing, but for a lot of guys out there, particularly people want to get their kids into it, it's safer to get them used to blades first like this versus using the X-Acto knife and whatnot after that. You don't want them doing that at a young age. All right, let's go back in. These are really nice though. They're really beefy. I'm gonna go right in for the cut. Here we go. Wow, really good, guys. And that's it. Now this is smooth, but it's still leaving a discoloring. And this older, this basic high-grade plastic, not the best. All right. Now we're going to test this straight off of the sprue. All right, let's try it. Here's how some guys will do this. We're going to go right in and see what we get doing it this what I would say the wrong way. All right, that's straight off the sprue, and you could do that if you're going to file and sand. It cut pretty nice, actually. It left a little bit. Now the old, and if you used these for that, you know, you're not gonna get that close of a mark, because you can't get close with these at all. Try and come in from the bottom. Let's see what we can do. See, that's as close as I could get. See that? So when you're doing that, you're, in a sense, you're going to have to come in. Let's try the Hobby Mios and get in a little closer anyway. So let's go and get this just right. Now I can hold it right against the plastic. Yeah, that's smooth. It does get close. You're still going to need to buff it, which is perfect for tomorrow's video, which will be the glass files. But with a little bit of trimming, I mean, your kids building their first kit, you're going to get good results with these nippers. Again, you know, 30 bucks or so for a nice pair of nippers. I don't have my God hands right now. My friend took them. Oops, hit the camera, guys. So I told him he can hold on to them. I'm going to have to get a new pair of God hands. So we can. I'd already tested them once. You guys seen my older video. But this is not bad. All right, let's try one more. And we'll try this one right off the runner. How about that? It's going in. A no-no. A no-no. Oh, right off the runner. All right, we'll do this one close to the runner. We'll take this guy off right here. Those are all no-nos. I like to take them off the runner first, but let's go ahead and try this. Oh, that one came out great. It looks discolored there, but it is even, and you won't see that. Now these I got to trim close. Let's see if we can get close. Wow, almost. These are really, really fine. Pretty nice. You can hear them. It's catching on, you know. It looks rough, but it's not. It's actually smooth. All right, let's try Tamiya one more time. Let's do the same thing. We'll do the no-no right off of the runner. I'm not going to cut through the big part with this. I'm going to get close. So I won't, I would never do that with the good nippers. You got to use the beefier wire cutter type nippers to get the bigger parts. But this I went close for the first cut. Here we go. Plastic sticks to it, so I gotta blow it off. Here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, it's going in. I got really close to the plastic. Wow, that is smooth. This one came out really smooth. Let's flip this over so I can get a better angle. Again, the plastic off of the nipper. Get it as even as you can to the plastic and cut. Yeah, now that's smooth. Believe it or not, I mean, I'm not catching on this at all. Look how nice it got this one really close. And like I said, when you kind of clamp them together, it's going to look decent for your first, or if you're having your kid build their first without using knives or anything. Not bad. Now then, the file system, again, you won't be working with knives. We're going to be filing them down. And then you can buff them up too. We can shine the plastic, which is another thing. Let me get my normal glasses back on here. So, there you go. I like both of them. They both perform just about the same. The Tamiya is a little bit beefier, so I'm guessing it might be better if you're going to do a little bit more medium to small parts. This is really fine, but really nice to have if you're going to go... if you want to have two pairs, this is these are really nice. So here you go. Let's cut this right off. Let's see how if we get any discoloring. See this? This is part of the snap part. Let's get this so you guys can see this good. See it? So we're going to go right in and see what kind of cut we get. Yeah, see the whiting? However, it is really flat and smooth. Look at that. So let's try Tamiya's on the other side. Here we go. You can feel it. Yeah, they both feel great. This was a little smooth and a little smushier in its cut. You can feel it smushing it, so to speak. Is that a term? Let's try it again. Let's do this one. Hear how that one snaps. Cut really nice. The Hobby Mio cut really nice. And let's do this, last test here. Yep, see the whiting, the difference in the Tamiya? It's a little more beefier, the Tamiya one, versus the Hobby Mio. Look at that. Look how clean the Hobby Mio one came. It's smooth, too. Yep. So anyway, there you go. They're both almost identical. A little finer with these. The Hobby Mio is a little finer, and you get the lubricant with it and the cover case. So nice package overall. Tamiya is a little easy to get. I'll put the link for Amazon below. These are a little more of a workhorse versus the Mios, but the Mio combined with this is a good combination, and either or. The God Hands at $50 is the ones I would recommend, but they come in at pushing 60 or so with shipping. And then I've got a few friends who recently just broke a blade off, and then someone on Reddit sent a post out to me. Theirs just broke off just by overall for 6 months use, and so those are really, really delicate, and you got to be careful with them. I mean, time will tell on these. We'll find out, but I do like them. They're very light, and the Tamiya ones are a little bit beefier. Let's weigh them up. Let me grab my scale before we end this. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Magically, a postal scale appears. So let's go ahead and power this up. You can probably see the display. Boom, we're ready to go. All right, here we go. Hobby Mio. Oh, 2 ounces exactly. Oh, 1.95. That's even more exact. All right, 1.95. And Tamiya, here we go. Almost 2.5 ounces. So yeah, there's your weight difference. I knew you could tell in the hand that the Hobby Mios were much lighter, and he's a little bit more on the beefier end of things. So there's your proof. That's 2.5 ounces. 1.9. Oh, we're stuck at 2. So there you go. Not sure what that proved, but I proved that the Tamiya ones are heavier. Anyway, guys, that's it. That was a quick test. For me, it's quick anyway, 20 minutes, right? And coming up tomorrow, you want to be here for this one. We're going to test a whole bunch of glass files and these buffers and these filers here. I got a whole bunch of generic ones, inexpensive, nice, inexpensive files. You don't have to spend top dollar for a good file, and which is the point of the test. And the results are phenomenal. And it's different from sandpaper glass files, and I will go over that in tomorrow's video. Anyway, guys, I'll put links below for these. I'll put a link below for the Bandai nippers too. I think these paired up with one of these will get you guys a long way. And that's all. Thanks a lot so much for watching. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. I'll announce the winner of the giveaway of the Strike Gundam model kit. And also coming up, we'll be unboxing the metal build F91, and I think we'll do some nipping of this Zagok tomorrow, and we're going to buff and show you how nice we can get these parts cleaned up and shiny with the simplest, cheapest of tools. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. We have a lot more tests to go, and we'll see you in the next video.